Hey, God damn it. Let me see here. What's up, everybody? Just give you a second to come on in.
Welcome, everybody. We're going live.
What that say?
Upcoming event.
Welcome to
We're
Blog
live
Talk.
now.
Oh,
So
gotta
get in
refresh.
your place,
I just
get in
did.
your
Oh,
spaces,
just taking
and
time.
tune in
See, I post a GIF every
We are
morning on
here
Facebook. What the
to
fuck
give
they talking
y'all
about?
the message for the day to all of y'all worldwide.
What's
So
up,
come on
everybody?
in.
We about to
This is some
let's
surely, some
So
We
come
about to
on
get
in.
started
This is
here.
Brother
Bullshit.
Lumala. We got Sister Naveed, and we got Brother
some
Hatim.
for sure
We're here
bullshit.
to either stress y'all out, either make you feel good about yourself. But it might not be nothing nice. But come on in anyway.
I don't even see it on our
Do what?
Facebook page.
Do what?
The show.
Hold on. You refreshed?
Yes. Hold on, y'all. We'll be here. We're just getting everything set up.
All right, one more time.
Said
This
we're
is
live. We're getting everything set up. Just give us a second here. We're having some minor technical difficulties and shit.
Get posting to Instagram currently now. So I post this shit every day.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We're gonna have
What's
a
going
conversation.
on?
You know we're gonna talk about that goddamn the baby and Danny Lee today. I know that's been
Danny Lee, who that?
one of his baby mama.
Oh.
And
She's a singer.
she's a singer.
A
Okay.
very popular Spanish singer.
Okay. Well, you could come and say that.
Huh? They can hear me. That microphone is good.
How you know the microphone is good?
'Cause I'm looking at it.
You don't know what it's saying on my end. So at least come say hi real fast in the camera. This is my son. Hey, one of my sons here.
How everybody doing?
Okay, see.
It's
So
a pretty nice setup.
okay, we getting it together. I don't know why. Can someone hit me up and tell me where they're watching from? Because
It's live.
what's up, Janice Rowley? What's up, Joe Barry? Shout out to
Alright.
Joe Barry and Janice. Thanks for tuning in today. We about to get started. We got
Janice, where you gonna start your show, baby? What's going on?
we gonna can you tell me where y'all tuning in at? Cause I'm having some trouble.
We on G&J.media.
We on
Um,
Detroit's watching.
we
Okay,
on-
Detroit in the house. What website y'all watching
we on
from?
Facebook.
Well, you on Facebook? Okay,
Yeah.
let me check and see
It's
because I'm trying
live.
to share it to my wall so my people can see it.
You don't need to refresh that.
I just refreshed it. Did you just see me not refresh?
Go down.
Refresh? Hold on, let me go to videos. Maybe that's what I need. There we go. Okay, y'all. We got to get started in here. But while I'm doing that, anybody want to talk about any current events while I'm getting this link popped up on my page?
I ain't got no current events, man. I have not been keeping up with the news. I've been experimenting with some more technology as far as what we do. So you know, kind of rusty on this end of it.
Well, I know you've been watching or at least heard something. Okay, you on Facebook, Joe? What's up, Uma Yaya? Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Uma Yaya in the
Greetings,
building.
fam. Long time no see. Oh, we do got something to talk about.
What?
There's another blunt talk.
We
Oh,
said that last week.
yeah. Well, we're going to say it again this motherfucker week.
No, we ain't said that last. We ain't talk about that last
But we
week.
weren't here last week.
We
I was
were
in
here
Los
last week.
Angeles last week.
Well, we mentioned it though, but we
We
mentioned it again.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about they got a new blonde talk, but they got something else coming with it, and they got it from us because we were the first one.
Right. And the person who started, one of the founders, is out of Columbus. So, they done got our idea and decided to duplicate our shit. But in the meantime, hand me some of them edibles. I want to show some folks what I picked up in Los Angeles while I was there. You know what I'm saying? These are some edibles and shit.
Edibles, what they do?
I guess they get you high.
Well,
You like the customer?
Yes.
They get you higher than a motherfucker.
Are you high?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Can you feel this, man? A little bit. What you had to?
I have both.
You had both.
I did too.
God damn.
Y'all motherfuckers.
That's good. You know, You know, we got the young people in here trying it all. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see that. I ain't
This
gonna.
is a watermelon.
I'm
This is a sativa strain. This
Cannabis
is a
infused.
sativa.
Hybrid watermelon gummies.
Them is good.
Now this has the live resin in it, which is supposed to be strong, I guess. But listen, I had somebody while I was out in California. They gave me an edible. Let me tell you something. That shit knocked me on my ass. I literally was laying down in the bed like I can't get the fuck up. I'm like, get up, get up. But my body wasn't moving. So I'm assuming that was an indica strain and not a sativa strain.
All right then.
Is it a head high or what kind of high is it? Somebody asked. A head high. Joe Berry said eat one or two.
Well, they ate two.
Well, don't ask me because I'm the person that eat 4 and should only ate 2. So.
Well, Mr. Joe Berry said eat 1 or 2. I ain't gonna eat shit.
One of each. Tell him to eat 3.
Eat 3?
Eat 3.
If you a weed smoker. If you just experiment. If you a smoker, he suggests 3. If you just starting off, be safe. Take 1.
Take 1, and if you don't, if you feel like you need another one, then go get you another one. You know what I'm saying?
Take your time. Take your time.
So yeah, we do know there's another blunt talk there, but this is the original motherfucking blunt talk.
This is the original.
Okay.
We gotta put that in the title now.
We gotta start putting that shit in the title. Our motherfuckers in Columbus gonna take our shit.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know, I'm like, motherfucker,
we know part of the game that
is. You know what I'm saying? I told that motherfucker, you know, I done invited you and shit.
Yeah,
to come and watch the show before, but you
not only that,
now you gonna come take the motherfucker.
We did what was it? We did I just showed the show where we did it with that whole crew. Remember when we worked and we did it was after Kwanzaa. It was
Juneteenth.
Well, no, in Juneteenth it was we did a week where we broadcasted with the Unbossed Network because they was part of that whole piece.
Oh yeah, that was, and we was building up to for the Juneteenth thing.
Right. And
we worked with them. Then they came out and come up with our show and shit. Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah.
So anyway.
So if you're stealing, motherfucker, if you're stealing, you may go to jail. So
no, I ain't got to go to jail. We gonna handle business. You know, like I said, because a little bit of competition is nothing for me. You already know.
Are this water?
No.
Nah, not really, but
no, you ain't gonna waste my water.
I need
that's
something.
What it's gonna be. So anyway, no, don't give her that.
You ain't got no pop.
Some diet soda.
So
it don't taste diet though, not the zero. Excuse me.
So, but other than that, that was the biggest news for me because I was very when I saw that, I was very frustrated. It put a little bit of fire up under my ass because I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. And then, they actually got on there and they was rolling some weed and stuff like that. And the conversation was all right. And I stayed on for a couple minutes and went somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm like, y'all come and support the fam because y'all know where the original's at. And we still trying to build. Like, because I'm wondering where my sister Janice's show is. Janice supposed to have her show.
Thank you, Joe Berry.
What'd he say?
There's only one blunt talking, that's y'all. James Edwards Buchanan, what do you recommend for good sleep? You would want to take an indica for good sleep. Because let me tell you, I took an indica and I literally was in the bed and I couldn't get the fuck up until morning time. And now my eyes kind of woke up and at one point I was like, get the fuck up. Bitch, get up. But my body said, no, bitch, get down. So I never did make it out to bed for hours. So that the indica would be your best bet when you're trying to get some sleep and lay it down for the night.
Yeah, I told her she may have felt like she was in the movie Get Out. How he was trapped.
That's how it was feeling for me because I ain't no motherfucking weed smoker like that. And so I was not ready.
I still ain't seen that shit.
It's a good movie.
So anyway, let's get to, I want to talk about this real quick and I want to get a young person's opinion. This is my baby cousin right here. Say hi, Shanae.
Hi, everybody.
So
hi, Shanae.
Okay, Janet said the sativa allows her to think and work. Okay, so The baby and Danny Lee, which I know you two are probably not familiar, but the baby is a rapper, and he made a live video. What happened to the TV? He made a live video talking about what him and his baby mama like. Oh shit! I'm sorry. And with him and his baby mama, I think we got the wrong camera on. I really.
Why you say that?
Cause this was we'll leave it, but last week, excuse me, y'all. Last week that camera last time.
No, this is the right camera right here.
I'm gonna have to find another.
I look good on camera.
You do look good on camera.
Hi everybody.
So anyway,
Her boyfriend is crazy. Just to let y'all know.
yeah, her man is crazy. You just seen him in the picture of my other son. So anyway, he did a live video on the internet talking about when he was trying to kick his girlfriend out the house, or his baby's mother. She just had a baby. The baby was 3 months old, and he was trying to tell her to leave. He said she was the side bitch, but she said they was actually together. Right. So people kind of lashed out against him because he put all this shit out live.
What?
So my question is, I wish y'all would have seen it. Was he wrong for doing that? Do you think he was wrong for putting that on blast live?
I feel like whatever goes in the house, stay in the house between them. But if it's a situation to where, he is a famous black artist, probably has history with law enforcement.
Somebody said,
so
hey,
he's trying to he's trying to protect himself. So in that aspect, I can understand why. But at the end of the day, you have a 3-month-old baby.
Right.
You should never put your child in that predicament.
You should.
Right.
Well, I think sometimes with young ladies, like from what I understand, and this is what I think we learn as we get older, maybe. But if she came into the relationship as the side bitch, he already had a whole woman, and she thought the shit was funny when he had a woman and she was taking him in so many words from his main woman. She thought it was cute, and she was making videos and all of that. But then it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, bitch, because he did you the same way. So I've always heard the saying, the way you came in that motherfucker gonna be the way you come out that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, suppose she didn't know.
No, she knew.
She knew.
She knew that she was a side woman.
Yeah. She knew that he already had a woman, but then he ended up.
Why didn't he just explain? Why couldn't he explain to her to say, look, well, if she already knew, he ain't had to say that. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
Whatever shit don't need to be explained.
But she said that.
Don't need to be explained.
But she said on the video, she said that he wanted to have her, his baby mama, and all the hoes in Charlotte. And she
at the same time?
At the same time.
And that's okay if that's what she was going to go for.
But she didn't want to go for it. She said she wasn't.
On the end, she didn't want to go for it once she had his baby.
And I don't think any woman would want to do that.
I don't
know.
Well, we don't know. They got hoes out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's some friendly pussy out there. There's some friendly pussy out there. So.
Well, we ain't friendly over here.
Okay, but according to Illumina, so he cheated. He cheated with the Danny bitch, right?
No, he didn't cheat because she
Wait,
already knew.
hold on, I missed the scenario. So
she already knew. That's what y'all think. She already
She
knew. So
he
was kicking it with a side chick.
He had a first baby mom.
Right.
That he had a child with.
Right.
Then somehow he hooked up with
the second one, right?
And she knew.
But he was still involved with his first.
And she
knew that shit. Come on.
She knew.
He didn't cheat. Shit, she might have felt like he cheated.
But he cheated on the main chick.
No, because she ain't the one complaining.
Right, she ain't the one complaining.
She did complain back then when it fucking happened.
Yeah. But a couple of shopping sprees will.
So, Mitch, is it okay for a man to have more than one woman? Is it okay for a man to have more than one woman?
If all parties, like she said, what is the word you said? What is
an agreement?
No. You said what is understood.
Don't need to be explained.
Right. Yeah. What's understood? Because like I said, you can't. How can I put it? I'm not one to put my views on somebody else. So if you feel that you can handle that, because too many women talking at the same time. I can't do it.
So you wouldn't have more than one woman at a time?
I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What about you, babe? What do you think?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, he definitely a one woman man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm all about monogamy.
Okay.
Hey, listen, FYI, she has a license to carry. And she
You gotta
crazy.
protect yourself. You're a woman in America. Black woman at that.
Yeah.
Cheating, Janet said, cheating is an issue with those who are not waiting patiently for what's supposed to be theirs.
Man, shit.
Hey.
It's all right, but everybody's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know?
I don't agree with that.
Because guess what? The reason why I say it that way is because, you know, look, if me and my woman break up, then she for whoever pick her up. You see what I'm saying?
And so you said she for the streets?
Same thing for me. If that's
you for the streets too?
If that's what she want to be. If that's what she want to be.
It gotta be mutual.
Huh?
It gotta be mutual.
No. It don't have to be mutual. If we break up, she for whoever she want to be.
Right, dog. That's if y'all broke up.
But what if you only break up for like 2 or 3 days? You know, people break up for a day or two.
Wait.
People do shit.
That's some junior high shit.
But I'm saying,
We broke up for a day.
But still,
Let her finish. What are you saying?
but still, as soon as you break up, like I break up with him, we break up, or he breaks up with me. I call another guy like, hey, you know, come pick me up. Let's go do something. He picked me up. Let's go do something. And then we just smash. And then the next day, he comes to me like, babe, I love you. I want to be with you. Then how am I going to feel? Like, damn, I just laid down with another man 10 hours ago.
Well, you better keep your goddamn mouth shut. How about that?
That's right. That's right.
Hey, listen, hey.
That's right. You know, if I find out, I ain't trying to hear that about no one day break. That's
but it can apply to you too.
Nah.
It can apply to you too.
Going.
You say ain't going?
But wait a minute. So is there a time period in a relationship that you should wait before you see somebody else?
Like if you were in a deep relationship,
You should
like
wait.
you've been together maybe more than 6 months.
And so okay, how long should you wait?
So if you break up with somebody on Friday, can you be getting smashed on Saturday?
Or
You don't have to get smashed. You just could be with the person.
Okay, well, can you just be with the
Because
person?
y'all got to get to know each other before.
Well, that's back
So do
when
you
you was
believe
young.
there should be a waiting?
Nowadays,
Do you believe there should be a waiting period once you break? Say you and your woman split up on Friday.
Go on,
You gonna go on a
tell
date
on
on
yourself.
Saturday?
Go ahead.
It's a possibility.
It's about what?
It's a possibility.
You ain't shit.
I'm not. Look. I am not going to be sitting around poking and moking and poking because you might not ever come back. You may not never come back.
That's true. You might not never come back.
You might find somebody on the way to my damn house and decide to go in another direction.
Smashing can happen with any time, with anyone.
Like
no wiser words have ever been spoken.
Even it happened with even married people, man. As much as they may want to believe that this is mine, you don't own nothing out here.
Right? That's true.
Nothing. You don't own not one earthly person.
So you saying that everybody belongs to the streets? Everybody just loose. There's free booty out this motherfucker. That's what you saying. It's just everybody what? Come on, what you saying?
If you come across someone and it's like that, that's the way it is.
But let me, how can you nation build like that? Because we nation building, right? And we're elders.
You cannot hang out with him.
How we gonna? Because he gonna get you. He sure gonna get somebody in some goddamn trouble.
Look, I'm the most honorable person probably in this room.
Yeah, I feel it.
But at the same time, I let life be life. You know what I'm saying? Look, like I said earlier, if we break up, it's nothing to say that you coming back.
You belong to the streets. Once you break up, you're free.
If you're in the streets, or you're gonna go to the streets, however it may be, that's who you be. That's what you do.
So with Illumina, you got. Soon as that door closed, your ass.
I'm on the phone.
He said he on the phone.
He said, "Hey, you ain't getting no time." But if that's your life.
Should you wait though? Do you think if you split up with somebody do you feel like you should wait?
If you that kind of person, if you that kind of person,
See,
you
now,
wait.
But this is where man stuff come in. Now I can't speak for women, but it's like men are designed. We designed to fuck. That's it. Okay. Fucking eat. Right? So if it's there and it's waiting and it's appealing enough, it's gonna get pulled.
Even if you got them drunk goggles on.
Hey, drunk goggles make it a little bit easier.
Right.
You know, because
I always think
I don't believe there's no significant time. Hey, freedom in the motherfucking house.
Freedom.
So freedom, let me tell you, is there a time if you split up with somebody, do you feel like you have to wait before you start to date someone else?
Hell, anybody out there, is there a certain amount of time?
Is there a certain amount of time? Joe Berry, is there a certain amount of time? Anybody?
Because it's like, I mean, what happens if you somewhere you're not looking for it? Because you know people like shit just don't happen, but it does just happen. I mean, everything. It's like the universe sometimes open up and everything works perfectly. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the universe they close.
Sometimes you look up and be like, how did I end up in between this woman's legs? I can't remember how the night went, but it ended.
Dr. Ben said heaven is between the black.
So Freedom said
so
usually for her that she will wait, she won't go out and fuck with somebody.
That's okay.
And that's okay. I'm just getting everybody's feel.
You said Freedom said what?
Freedom said she'll wait. You know, for you to
I feel like women have a little bit more patience.
For me, it is what?
And loyalty.
She'll wait some
time.
Not
give it up.
Okay. So
it depends on the intensity of the breakup.
And it really depends on who.
Now you brought up a whole other shit.
Yeah, because I mean, if we just get into our usual, you get on my damn nerves, I'll holler at you tomorrow.
That ain't a breakup. That ain't a breakup.
You go.
I said it nice, right? It don't always go like that.
Well, say it real. This is
no, but no.
If I get into her, I'm like, man, I'm fucking tired of being around you. I'm out of this motherfucker, and I'll leave. That's a breakup. It is.
You gonna get in trouble.
I leave the house and I don't come back for
You're in trouble, dog. You gotta be clear to that. That ain't no fair. Cause that sound like, hey, I'm going out to drink. I don't want to be around you for now.
Do you rather that's a breakup?
It depends on the situation.
Oh God.
It does. It can be.
That's nice to know.
Absolutely.
You said what?
She said that's nice to know.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Is it?
So what is it?
So when you break up, do you cheat?
Not all the time.
Wait, stop. Ain't no goddamn cheating and breaking up. People broke up. People don't cheat. Why you trying to trap them on the show? That shit ain't right.
I don't know what at a time.
You talk about that.
Hey, one at a time.
Wait, but one thing about it, we can't take it personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you say cheating.
No, that shit was personal.
You know,
so cheating. You said there's no such thing as cheating. So. Listen, as long as I said there's no such thing as cheating.
Cheating is a white person word.
Okay, so if it ain't cheating, it's still
that's what the fuck they do.
So it's unemployment.
Freedom said y'all young folks got it fucked up.
Definitely do.
Yeah, because that's not a breakup, really. A breakup is like when you say I'm done with your ass.
Bitch, I don't never want to see you again. That's a breakup.
Right.
Yeah.
No, get the fuck out of here. The breakup. Yeah. Well, get the fuck out of here.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I think
you tell me to leave. That's a breakup.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I just.
If you say
you telling me to get out my shit.
So does that mean you go cheat?
No.
It ain't no cheating. You're not cheating if you broke up.
If you broke up with you, ain't cheating.
If your stuff is still in the house, nigga, you still belong to me.
God damn.
Okay. But if he come and move that motherfucker, it don't belong to you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If he pack that motherfucker
up, it don't belong to you.
He ain't never done that.
But nobody belong to nobody.
And nobody don't belong to nobody.
I don't know.
Not necessarily because if y'all make a
belong to the universe, man. We belong
understanding that this is
nigga. That's just another way to say
we belong to the universe.
Let him say. What was you saying?
If we make a commitment to each other and it's mutual, we gotta understand them like I'm yours, you mine. We building a foundation and a life around each other. Hell yeah, you belong to me.
I got a question though. Now,
yeah.
How do you do that? Because what it sounds like, is that marriage or what?
That's the thing. Y'all want to play house or y'all want to get married?
Technically, to me, marriage is a paper.
It is, but
you don't have to be.
But now, legally, but the question I'm asking, because one of the things we missing in our community is, because I go for, all right, I'm not gonna go through the paper. Right. What about a ceremony with family and friends where y'all say that shit in front of everybody? Absolutely. We are together. We are building our life together.
It's a life. Once you agree into a lifetime commitment, is mutual. You belong to it.
And I think that's what young people do. I think young people like that.
Well,
it's okay. It's okay though, but it's okay.
But I don't know a lot of people that really ever did that. They just say they kicking it, and it's just everybody knows.
Freedom say you still in a relationship though, even if mad, and that is no excuse to cheat.
I agree.
See, I told you not the European word.
Say the cheek word around here.
You can't be saying that shit.
No.
In the church of
you only last as long as the relationship does. Once the relationship ends,
well, I feel like if one cheats, you cheat back.
Damn.
But see, it's only cheating back if you play.
What about being a bigger person?
Ain't no bigger person in that situation.
But see, just because a person, and this is my advice I would give, just because a person goes out and wants to whore around, don't mean you be like, you know what, I'm signing up for the whore shit too. You got to still maintain your own integrity.
Yeah, you do have to do that. But you know something? A lot of time when people leave out, you say, so when he come back or she come back, you know the first thing you say, you've been with a bitch out there, right? You could have been by your goddamn self. But we accusing you because you wasn't with me last night in the damn bed. Well, shit, I could have been on the back steps, but you ain't never checked.
Oh, I'm a check.
Let me just go see if you're on the back step. This bitch on the back step.
I'm just saying.
I'm checking everywhere. Is she in the cabinets? I didn't check.
I'm just saying.
Check that motherfucker washer dryer too.
I'm just saying.
She might be in the dryer.
I'm just saying. You didn't hear me.
Her ass might got a low
you didn't hear me come back in here. You see what I'm saying? I could have been in my car.
Well, she said that you don't cheat, you just leave when you ain't getting what you need. You don't cheat. True. But some people.
But what if what you need is part of what you went out and got?
Then you should go be with that.
What, a wine bottle? Oh. You went out and got some wine?
No, we
drink
wine at the house. You can't bring another person to the house. What if what you went out to get? See, because I'm put it like this. Some people, especially, I can speak for women, weaponize sex.
What do you mean women weaponize sex?
They use sex against
you. It's like, I'm mad at you, so I ain't giving you none.
Yeah.
Men do that too.
Yeah, I said that's why I said people, but I don't know no men to do that, and I don't give a shit about men doing that. You know, but for weaponizing it. So it's like you could be in a situation where somebody totally out the mood all the goddamn time because they mad or they're depressed or whatever.
So is that a reason for a man to cheat if he ain't getting it at home?
Well, see, but now this is another issue. Do you know why you get in a relationship?
For sex?
It's called pussy security. It's like you want security. You know, like you work a job, you get a 401k. You get in a relationship for sex. I mean, that's one of the major reasons. And anybody out there that's like, nah, it's a little bit deeper than that. Come on, give me a motherfucker break. There has to be some type of sex. Sex is a major issue. Pussy security is one of the reasons men get into a relationship.
Is that true, Mr. Fallon?
I mean, yeah, kind of. You ain't about to stay with nobody if you don't think you're gonna be able to be entertained or satisfied.
Right, then they're gonna be mad at you and be throwing words at you like you a cheater.
What about the goddamn mortgage?
What mortgage?
That we paying for.
Listen.
What about that goddamn shit?
I'm motivated.
What about the cars that we own? What about that shit?
If we're not having sex, I am not motivated to get none of that shit.
Huh?
I'm not. If we're not having sex, what is the motivation to do that? I don't need a goddamn mortgage. We could not fuck in an apartment. It's a lot cheaper. We can have it. We can fuck, not fucking a hootie. I don't know.
You know, look, I don't know if I think we had this conversation before. I don't know.
No, we never had this.
I don't know if sex is the main goddamn thing in a relationship.
It
may be one of them, but it ain't the highest. It ain't the highest, motherfucker.
You have to
truth is the highest.
have affection with somebody.
Truth is the highest. Truth is the
Nigga,
highest.
you ain't never got with no woman about no goddamn truth.
Hell, it might
The biggest truth was the ones on her chest. Nigga, come on, stop playing. Y'all be lying. Oh, it was truth and it's a spiritual connection. No, you like that pussy. And you decided to marry it for security. I want this to be mine. This is mine.
You didn't get the pussy before you got it.
And, but it was the pussy that was calling to you to pursue it in the first place. Come on, man.
No.
You ain't. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Hey, excuse me. I don't mean to cut your love, but to the beginning, do not eat 3 or 4 edibles.
You fucked up.
See, the edibles is the thing that got you. That got you even wanting to fuck when you get home.
No, I don't need the edibles.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying it can aggravate things so that you could have that. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the issue. If I have to get you inebriated to do that, if that's one of the things, see, because the whole piece is if I got to go through all that in order to get you to do something that's part of an agreement. When we get in a relationship, man, listen, I can talk to my boys. I don't need to talk to your ass. I'm just being honest.
I don't know, man. You know, I'm gonna take a fifth on that shit because I don't think that sex should be the main.
How can you be the man to talk about there's no cheating, but yet when I say sex, you're gonna take the goddamn fifth?
Look, I'm gonna take the fifth because I don't think sex is the main reason why we need to be together. Goddamn it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't the right. It ain't
you
the
can
main
get pussy
reason.
or dick from anywhere.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
You can go wax your dick and get something.
Listen, I'm gonna say this as a man, right? I'm gonna say this for me. I'm gonna speak for me. I can't speak for all men. I have noticed that it's a lot easier for women to get dick than it is for men to get pussy. You have to work to get some goddamn pussy out here. You gotta work. So now it ain't just like you can just get you can't just get pussy anywhere. You get with somebody for pussy security. Women, you could go somewhere, you go to a motherfucking club. Y'all can go to a club right now, go right down the street and wink at a motherfucker, he'll buy you a drink. And if you and get some dick if you wanted it.
Well, guess
what? And for us, we have to go into that motherfucker. We have to work it. We got to work it. We got to say the right words. You got to do a lot. Come on, dog.
You agree? I agree with that, man. I agree with that. That's if you go in there to get that. But sometimes you go. Look, sometimes you go to the motherfucking club and sit down by your.
Nigga, you ain't. What do you go to? You don't go to a club to sit down. You don't go to a club. You go to a club either to pursue or to look up on some pussy. That's it. Other than that, you ain't going out.
I can't agree with that.
Okay. All right.
When we go to the club together.
I'm about to say, I go to the club, I'm with my girl.
Exactly. See, because now
chilling, this is the
right.
It's the vibe, the
it's
music.
The vibe.
So if you want to go by yourself, so what? Do you have a problem with her going to the club by herself?
She go to the club by herself. Just don't let me catch your ass doing that you ain't
supposed to.
Do you have a problem with him going to the club?
Absolutely.
Oh! Victory! God damn it, victory! Listen, they know what we do. We hunters. I'm hunting.
You ain't making no easier for me to get to the club by myself right now.
We on the prowl.
Oh. So she ain't having that shit. But Freddie said. Not today. The dudes today want to be pampered and pursued by the women. It ain't like it used to be when the men would do the pursuing. Now the women are doing the pursuing with the men. And I think that's true for this younger generation. Do women pursue? Do they? So what's that?
I think that's good.
No, that's not good.
Because
that's not good.
When we was coming up, shit, the men had to do all this pursuing.
Right.
Like you said.
But that's not good because women are attracted to a small, select group of men. When they're giving away pussy and they're able to get away like that, they're looking for specific types.
I understand that. True. I do understand.
So that means about 20% of the motherfuckers is gonna get all the pussy in the club.
And guess what? If you were 20%,
so now I have to go back to my young days and start smashing bottles and starting fights. Hey, fuck this. If I can't fuck, I'm gonna fight.
You better hope you with the 20%. You better hope you with the 20% then.
I'm not. I have never been to the 20%.
I tell you better hope you with the 20% because 20% is all I'm getting.
Jill Jones said, what's she saying? If you gotta work for it, then work for it.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm not even disagreeing with you.
Hold on a second. I can't find that Gretel. Gretel said, "What the old heads too? What the old heads want the women to pursue them too?" Gretel, is that what you saying? That the old men want the women to be sweating their ass? I ain't asking no motherfucker out on no goddamn day. Fuck all that motherfucker. Because let me tell you one thing about men, I do motherfucking know them. Maybe these young motherfuckers do it different, but when you got to pursuing a man, especially these motherfucking chicks that be out here asking men to marry their motherfucking ass, then when you do, you know what that motherfucker gonna say? Well, I ain't wanna get married anyway, bitch. You asked me. No, so ain't no motherfucker ever gonna say that to my black ass.
He ain't gonna say that. They ain't gonna say that. Shit, he gonna be so in love with you because he got a job, he got security, he got money. You gonna be like taking the money and
listen.
Yeah, Gretel said the old dudes be wanting the women to pursue them too. Fuck all that. So have you ever had a woman, since we got here, you younger, have you ever had a woman, I know you've been with my cousin forever,
don't put him in that situation. Why would you do that?
I'm about to mute your ass. Have you ever had a woman?
I'm his lawyer. Don't you answer.
Before you met her. That's what we're gonna use that. Before you met her. You know what I'm saying?
Don't matter, dog. Yeah. Don't say shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you have.
Is that attractive?
Yeah.
Right.
Is that attractive for a woman to try to pursue you? Don't you want to be the motherfucking pursuer?
Well, no, we've been pursuing too goddamn long. Shit, we've been pursuing too long. And you wind up walking. Look, and you wind up.
Look, we do it for you.
You pursue a motherfucker.
Because women and men are not the same.
Well,
we are not. We need to realize that. Women, right, Jill, I ain't pursuing a motherfucking thing. Because ain't no motherfucker be like, you was the one all on me. I'm motherfucking what? No one's going to say that to me.
And yeah, it's okay.
So it's okay for y'all to say that to us, though.
It's okay.
I mean, that's cool. But because my point is this. At least there should be some interest shown. Now, because if motherfuckers is playing hard to get all the goddamn
time. All week long, we play hard to get. I'm knocking on your fucking door.
We need some mutual understanding. I don't mind pursuing, but I ain't gonna be pursuing you so that you can turn around and say some shit like, I wasn't pursuing you anyway. Well, I guess after I get the pussy, it don't matter. You can say whatever the fuck you want. How about that? As long as I ain't pay a mortgage on that.
I ain't never liked your ass anyway.
No. We got the game fucked up. We need to go back. What's up, Tylise Ladybug?
What's up?
What we need to do is make sure that
what?
That nobody.
We realize there's different roles, and there's been a role reversal with these young motherfuckers.
No, they just do. We already illustrated, right?
The old heads, right. So it's been a role reversal,
right.
Where a lot of men, and y'all two in a relationship, but a lot of men want the motherfucking woman to pursue their motherfucking ass. And we need a chance.
It's okay.
We'll show some interest, at least.
We do show interest,
but when you bringing home the goddamn bacon, shit, show me some fucking interest. Show me that fuck. When I come home, fuck. There's a whole bunch of shit waiting on me.
We ain't talking about that home piece. We talking about like when you go out and pursue
any kind of way.
So, you know what I'm saying? You got to show some type of.
Well, look. I feel like this here too, though. If there's a person at the club or something that I'm interested in, I want to speak to. But goddamn, speak back at least. Shit, at least speak back.
See, but now that's for me.
At least speak back.
For me. Anybody that I speak to that doesn't have a common courtesy, because it's like certain things. I'm looking for common courtesy.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something that's a good. What some do. Some do. See, because we got some women who believe that they, you know what I'm saying, because they might look at how you dress. They're looking for outer signs of they have reduced manhood to economic means. Period. That's all it is. It's about money. Right? So now, and those, in a sense, those are the motherfuckers that have helped develop the landscape for being pursued.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of women especially some of the old ones that's talking right now, used to pursue those motherfuckers with the money, the pretty motherfuckers and shit like that, and all that. You know, y'all like that shit. Y'all like feminine men.
Shit.
I'm just saying. Well, you can't tell. I can't tell.
I mean, nowadays, I think that's a common thing because I think a lot of men act out with a feminine ways that in my time, that shit would have been something that men just didn't do. That's what women did. But, you know, I think today it's just because of all this, everybody is equal shit, that, you know, it's okay for the man to take a back seat and not be the pursuer. And you know, there was a time when some men didn't like to be pursued by women because they wanted to be the one that was doing the pursuing. But it was something that Illumina had mentioned. At least speak back. Listen, today though, or nowadays, as a man, I'm gonna have to say this. I don't even know as a man if I would want to pursue a motherfucker because I just seen a post on Facebook the other day, and the sister said, "I am not your honey. I am not your baby, and God. I am not your babe. Don't call, I am your love. You ain't my daddy. So if you come up to me and you call me baby, it's misogynistic, and I take it as a great offense. So, bitch, what you want? I mean, me personally, you know, especially when I was coming up and shit, I'm like, damn, baby, you looking good today. That was hot to me. But now today, a bitch would say that she got a problem with a motherfucker saying that to her.
And then will get upset if she get into an issue and nobody step up for her. You know what I'm saying? So we want all the benefits of a traditional, of an old school type shit with all this new school bullshit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting my life on.
They trying to attack the swag of the black man.
Because I'm like,
for sure.
Because you know, at one point in time, I would put my life on the line for a black woman, regardless. Now I have to think about every situation that I'm in now, because it's like, am I putting my life on the line for somebody who in another situation wouldn't even say good morning to me?
Right.
Fuck that. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I don't got time for it.
Like Jill said, being called baby is still okay, but you know. And then the post that I saw, I've seen other women say it. And here's another shit that threw me off. That women are saying now that they don't like it for a man to tell me, like, you know, you might be, hey, baby, won't you smile? Hey, man, smile. You know, that's offensive and shit. Because they say a man's toxic masculinity because a man is trying to tell me how to be in control of my emotions and all that other bullshit.
Your emotions so motherfucking screwed the fuck up. Shit.
See, now, I could kind of, now, with that one, me telling you what to do, I can see that. Now,
that ain't telling them
listen, I'm saying, hey, baby, why don't you smile? Cool. Now, because this is the issue. If you're not smiling and I say good morning to you, you know what I say?
Hey, Tiandra.
I'd be like, fuck you. I mean, I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't got to deal with you.
Shout out Tiandra.
What's up?
Tiandra.
What's up, baby? No men like to be feminine. We don't like feminine men. I can't tell. I'm just saying, I can't tell. But hey, that's me. Not offensive. Y'all screwed up our emotions.
She said men screwed up women's emotions?
Men screwed up women's emotion. Black men screwed up women's emotion. No.
You agree or disagree?
I totally disagree.
Why?
Well, first off, I'm not in control of shit. First off, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in control of shit. I can't fuck up your emotions. You don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? You don't pay no bills. No bills to me. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way. How can I fuck up your life? How can I fuck up your emotions? If you were somebody that's fucking up your emotions, you were there by choice. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? You there by choice. So don't be mad at the rest of us because you picked the wrong nigga. I'm sorry.
The wrong bitch.
She said we are all suffering from PTND, post-traumatic nigga disorder.
I'm with you on that one.
I feel you
we
on
are.
That one.
And so what we got to start doing is stop placing blame on each other. All right. I mean, and I'm doing a little bit of it now, but what I'm saying is,
that's what the fuck I think.
You know what I'm saying? What?
That we should stop placing blame on each other.
You know, and it's like, yo,
that's part of the control syndrome that white folks do. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, look, this is what happened to me one time. It happened to me a long time ago, right? But sister walked up to me and told me that yeah, I hear that you're going with so and so.
Okay.
I'm like, and but I've been trying to get with you forever. You know what I'm saying? For so and so, forever.
But you don't believe in cheating. Did you take it
Go
back?
ahead, let him finish. Go ahead.
And then so she said, but I heard that you like smaller women. I ain't small, but goddamn it, you know, I want you. You know.
Okay.
Look, I got scared.
You know
what I'm saying? And I told the motherfucker like this. I said, look, I ain't interested in nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't interested in no goddamn body. You know, because I ain't trying to put you on. I ain't trying to put you on my bad side. And I don't want the person I'm fucking with on my good side, on my bad side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, and then, you know, but you know, we were cool, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the way she dived in on me, like
super aggressive,
yeah, super fucking aggressive. I'm like, whoa,
that can make you feel very uncomfortable.
Shit, that shit made me feel uncomfortable.
Well, she is as mad because you wasn't giving her the dude. Where's my water?
No. I mean, I ain't never did nothing with her. You know what I'm saying? Even till the day, and she dead.
Damn, I hope not. Fuck.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that, you know, I mean, I don't mind you being attracted to me if I find myself attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? And shit.
We all need healing from traumatic relationships.
Yeah, I know I did. Shit.
I only had one, and he messed me up for a minute. Narcissistic psychopath. But I'm better now. That's Jill Jones. So let me ask you this question then. I thought about this earlier. And it was the fact that, say you I was watching this show, and the woman's a grown ass woman now. She like in her 50s or 60s, and she said that she when she was 18, 19 years old, 20, she had a job, and her boss, he was good looking, but he wanted to sleep with her, and she felt like I want to say goddamn right, and he wanted to sleep with her, so she said she felt like she had to do that in order to keep her job. And she had went on to sleep with another man later on who was a boss, but she did dig this boss. Shout out to Asia Bruton. Asia Bruton in the house. So she said that, so she slept with this boss, and she was young. But the one boss, she said it was what do you want to say, like some Me Too shit, because she really didn't want to, because
sleep with me too.
Because she had a job. So to keep her job. So now she's crying me too. Did this woman have a choice whether to sleep with this or not, or was this a form of, as they call, forced sex or whatever, or is it whole remorse?
She had a choice.
I think we might need to use the whole remorse on that. You know what I'm saying? Whole remorse.
We started late. I'll call you. Call me at 9.
You know what I'm saying? Has anyone ever taken a relationship fast to do some healing from previous relationships?
Because he was supposed to come.
And he asked a great question. He said, has anyone ever taken a relationship fast to do some personal work? Which a relationship fast. But like I said, this is why we got to have conversations like this, because some people that would have never occurred, because some people can't stand being by themselves. They don't like themselves. You know what I'm saying? I
have taken a relationship.
You know what I'm saying?
I have.
I mean, I had to chill. I had to chill by myself for a while.
Yeah.
So Freedom said, what about what J-Lo has said now about Wesley Snipes?
See, that's
that whole remorse.
That's that whole remorse type, and I need to tear somebody down so that I can get some goddamn attention. You know what I'm saying? I hate that.
See, I'm telling that a lot of women, when they get older, they look back on their past to the shit that they did, and they regret the shit they did. And instead of saying, damn, I let this motherfucker fuck me, and, I shouldn't have, they blame the dude. And I think that then you get the whole Me Too movement that comes in, and then they start saying shit like, even with, and I'm not a fan of the motherfucker, I give less about Harvey Weinstein, but You know, bitch, if you showed him your titties on the casting couch because he said he would let you be in his next motherfucking movie, I mean, you had a choice to keep your titties in your shirt.
You better get on that movie, then show them the titties.
Shit, once you're in the movie, don't even show the titties. Shit. So my thing is, do women have a choice? Do they have a valid gripe? Now, I was pressured because I felt like I had to do it.
You ain't got to look. You ain't got to fuck nobody.
No, you can go out there and get it on your own.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to fuck nobody. You know, I mean that's just that's just common sense.
And if they force you, it's rape.
You know, yeah.
So it's not a form of
quit.
any type of abuse. What do they call it? Sexual abuse or harassment. If your boss say, "I want some pussy," and you say yes.
If he say that, he's dummy. He's a dummy. First off.
Oh, she wanted the call line. She want to call in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how to.
We calling in? Shit.
Well, you want because you said we call. I know that's right, Tiandra. You want to open up the line?
Go ahead, yeah.
Tell me what to do.
Click that. You gotta open up another window. Boom.
We're gonna open up the lines.
Remember they changed the name, but you
y'all take that.
All right, see
y'all.
Come say bye to everybody.
Y'all be safe.
Say is this what I'm doing? Say bye to the. Oh, hold on. Let me get back on this real quick. All right, there we go. Say bye. This is I thank y'all for y'all's input today. Y'all was very helpful.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Thank you.
Y'all come back next week.
Yeah.
Same time, same station.
Same black
different
time,
conversation.
Same black channel.
Start with joint.
Most of our conversations be like this.
I'm about to go home and pack his shit right now.
Y'all have a good one.
You see it. Shit. Go in here.
So
log in right here. See what happens.
It's gonna log in under me.
Let's see if it goes. Oh no, I'm not on that one. Okay,
cool. So it's gonna log in under me.
But you still no,
it ain't gonna work.
Okay, we'll get off of that. All right, we trying to open up the lines. We about to open up the lines.
We're about to open up the lines because we got like 10 minutes left. So can you do it from your?
That ain't gonna work.
Okay. Well, it was nice to have young folks in here today and give their perspective on relationships because it's a different world out there dating now. Not just for, like Gretel said, not just for young folks though, because a lot of older folks have adapted some of these younger ways that people are dating. And it just seems like there is no rules in it anymore. And there is no gender roles in it anymore. So, it ain't nothing for a woman to propose to a man or.
Is that a problem? Do anybody else out there feel that that's a problem? A woman propose to a man?
I feel like it's a problem because I think men are supposed to be the aggressors in the relationship, period.
What if I'm not an aggressive man? Then I'm not a man? Because we do have some unaggressive brothers.
I said you got to be the pursuer in the relationship. That's what men should do. They pursue. And I prefer more of a traditional thing. I don't, I can give signs that I'm interested, with eye contact and things like that, where he would feel more comfortable coming up and doing the approach. Because
either if he asks you for your phone number, you give him your phone number, but when he calls, you don't answer.
Right, like Jill Jones said, she will never. She said, yes, she will never propose. A man should lead, and I agree with you. I agree. I think that's
But how you gonna know? How you gonna know if he interested? I mean, how he gonna know if you interested?
There's a way you can know if a woman interested. Look.
I'm just saying.
Because
some people don't answer your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a sign that they ain't interested. If they ain't answering you, they ain't interested. If you say, "Hey, how you doing?" But it's rude. But if they don't answer, then that's your first sign. But I'm gonna give you an example. Here, you could say, like, act like you're trying to talk to me, and I'm gonna show you what a woman that's interested would do.
Okay. Good evening. How you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. How you doing?
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, see what I'm saying? That's already gonna let you know I'm open for business, motherfucker.
Right. She got a friendly pussy.
You're open for conversation. You're open for conversation.
Okay.
And we could take it further if we need to. Yeah.
So now, what about this? Is what it looks like when a motherfucker ain't interested. Go ahead.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Fine.
What you doing this afternoon?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, gotcha.
That's an unfriendly pussy. Okay.
Okay. So there's ways you're gonna know whether a woman is interested. When a woman gets to smiling back at you and giving you more than one word answers, but when a woman is this and then she turn away like she talking to her friends. And
so check this out. Now suppose you pull up in a suppose I pull up in a BMW, either a Mercedes or something, and she sees me, now, or she didn't see me do that, and I walked up to her. Those two conversations kind of like change a little bit.
So you saying if you approach her on foot as opposed to maybe you outside the club in your BMW, you say, "Hey, baby, what's your name?" Then you feel like she might be more friendlier because she thinks you got more money.
Oh yeah. That's definite. That's a definite.
I mean,
or if she saw me, just walking through the parking lot, but she didn't see me parked or nothing, and I do the same thing, then she may not even say nothing.
So how do you join the conference calls?
Well, this is my other laptop. Remember, it broke.
Shit. Okay.
That's why I was telling you I couldn't get on to the other shit today.
I mean, so do we have to start all over again, and learn how to, if you want the man, if you think that men need to be the pursuer, then because it's easy to say, I have somebody, you know what I'm saying, rather than dashing and dishing and dashing all through the goddamn club so the motherfucker won't find you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some people be like, I know some men, they say, you be like, well, I'm sorry, I'm seeing somebody. They be like, where he at right now? How times I used to hear that shit. Yeah, where he at now?
But he's still pursuing. He's still pursuing. You see what I'm saying? So because you got to at least say, well, I'm dating, I'm married. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, they don't have to. They don't have to say shit.
Look, we can't get the lines open today. We'll figure it out next week.
I don't agree.
Jill Jones says car don't matter. If we don't like you, we don't like you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you say. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I heard you. It sounds good. It sounds real good, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever met a person? Have you ever met a woman in a setting, and then when she find out that you may be financially well off, stable, whatever, her whole demeanor change.
Look, if I pull you up, if I got a Mercedes Benz or something, and I pull you up in my goddamn mansion in New Albany or something, motherfucker, you gonna fall apart. If you ain't never been there, goddamn it, if you ain't never been in the damn mansion before. See, and I'm just saying in that area, but I'm not necessarily speaking of that area.
What we're talking about is the sex for man is like, in a sense, the money or the financial piece. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll look at us and just be like, Lumala just did us and be like, oh, they ain't about the sex, it's a little bit more. And women be like, oh, they ain't about the money, it's a little bit more. Come on now. I mean, part of the reason we can't get along because we all lying. Motherfuckers be lying. Right. People lying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are lying. I'm trying to figure out what Navita. I know how to do.
Jill says she still got to like you though. I mean, that's true. You got to like a motherfucker, but
how you gonna like how you gonna like a person the minute? I mean, can you like a person the minute?
Well, you have to have some type of attraction.
Can you like a person the minute you see them?
You have to have some type of attraction, though.
I think that's some kind of screwed up thing going on. If you say I have to like you and I have been polite to you, if I've been polite to you the first time I see you, you can't be talking about I have to like you first. That comes afterwards.
So Tiandra said, listen.
Yeah, listen.
A slick nigga is an oxymoron. Come as yourself. Be honest, genuine, and authentic. If not, we'll sniff that shit out from a mile away.
Whatever. You know what? I got about 15 baby mamas in my family that will prove your ass wrong. Don't be killing me with this old deep shit. That's some deep shit. Come on, man.
That's to show that there are respectful people in the society. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you old geek. Oh, I love you.
Look, Freedom Some folks can learn to like you. It is easier
With
with
money.
money.
Thank you
Tell
for
the
your
truth,
honesty.
Freedom.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking
Thank you.
about.
Thank you.
Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Be honest. Shit, be
I mean,
honest about that.
Because we're not, I mean, we deal with each other. We deal with each other in dishonesty.
Yeah.
We meet each other. We in disguise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's attractive at first
You know what I'm
sight,
saying?
it's
We talk to each other in voices that are not our real voices. We meet each other in artificial environments. A club is a fucking artificial environment. How do you expect anything real to really come out of that? When it's basically a fuck den. You go there to hook up the fuck. I mean, people,
I don't know.
listen, you got the music, you got the alcohol, you got a mind-altering drug, you have mind-altering music, and you got a bunch of horny people in the motherfucking place. Even though someone was just acting like, I'm not horny. Come on, man. Let's stop playing. See, this is why.
And money can make you more attractive.
It sure can. We already know this shit. We know this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you know.
That's true. Freedom told the truth about that shit. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true. At least I think it's true. But you know, because I mean,
you got a whole bunch of
when you're
material shit
younger.
can make your ass happy.
You say you don't need to be trying to date no woman if you broke. See, and that's that economic man shit. Now check it out. So, so what is the opposite of that for a woman? What can a woman be lacking and not need to be dating a man? You understand what I'm saying? That's that slick rebuttal shit or that slick shit where y'all. I mean, it's like you look at black men especially as economic tools. Do we not know what chattel slavery means? Chattel slavery meant when they called us chattel, we were property. And we, in our own relationships, look at us or look at each other as fucking property. So what must property do? Property must be able to provide something. So yeah, I got to have some money to date you. And it's cool, okay, I can dig it. But let's be honest about it. Your pussy for sale.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You got it.
Come on now. Let's just be honest. Let's just set the bargain price and let's get down to the bottom piece. Because
even if we have to put in, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Hey, Lumala. She said 75.
Right.
Well, Jill Jones said lots of things we have to have ourselves together too.
Oh, okay. But now hold on. That's all immaterial things. For a man, it was material. I shouldn't be dating if I'm broke. So give me some actual material shit that you need to have as a woman to be able to date. See, because y'all deeply believe that all you need is your pussy and you all right. Because we all know, right? That's all you need. But as a man, I need to be able to provide. And that's cool. I don't mind that. But let's be honest about that. Let's be honest about that. And let's all start stepping into our goddamn roles. Cool. All right, cool. You're right. None of us should be dating if we broke. But then there's some things that women need to take accountability for and not be doing.
Or not be dating if
you don't have the shit.
But a lot of times the motherfucking women dating broke ass niggas.
That's but once again, all of us got baby mamas in our family that prove that
they have
wrong.
to have a car, house, job, the minimum, the same thing she got. The same thing she got.
If you got the same thing she got.
So, okay, we understand these, like Jill said, you shouldn't be dating a man if you're broke. But the question still hasn't been answered. What is the thing that if a woman doesn't have, she shouldn't be dating? Or is there anything?
Right. You can't just be saying your pussy. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what it is.
So what I'm just answering.
That's what it is.
So what makes a woman not good dating material? That's the question.
If my ass ain't got no job, if my ass broke, you see what I'm saying? You ain't no good dating material either. You know, if you looking for me to do all the damn spending.
Wait. And don't even care about you.
Look.
And you're not looking. If you're not looking for a husband, you don't need to be dating. How about that? Keep your ass at home. If you're not looking for a serious relationship, money typically means focus, consistency, drive, purpose, need. So go and throw them words up in there, girl. Listen. I can't argue with my own philosophy, so I'm gonna shut up on that. You know. So, but then once again, what is it for women?
She said but in our culture. Oh shit.
Yeah, you put it up.
There it is. Okay, and in our culture, it doesn't have to be, but it can. And if you don't have it yet, but you have those principles, why can't I see this over here? But you have those principles, the money will come and you will know that. We're here to help us get it. Okay,
I
I
got it. All right.
So Freedom says she should have goals. If a woman don't have no goals, then she shouldn't be dating. She said a woman brings her very essence.
I'll keep that shit. Y'all keep your goddamn essence. Cause you don't want my essence. You don't want our essence. We ain't talking about essence. We're trading things here. Right? We're trading. We have a relationship based on things. Right? If a man got to bring money to the table, what the fuck do you have to bring to the table? And please miss me with that I am the table bullshit. I'm sorry. That don't work.
So what do you say a woman should bring to the table then?
I think, now honestly, I think a woman should bring to the table the mindset of how can I put it? I want see, because that's kind of rough. Because I got to bring money. I have to bring something material that I have to go out to other people and get. All she has to be is intrinsically valuable, I guess. I guess you could bring a femininity. I guess an idea of
nothing.
Shout out to Ngubari, by the way, y'all.
Shout out, bro. Shout out. Thank you for the same. What did he say?
So he said a woman needs to know the value of a man's work to him and to life before dating. Okay, Ngubari. Let me repeat that. Ngubari said a woman needs to know the value of a man's work to him and to life before dating. So in other words, you need to really know men. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, no man, and the specific man that you are dating. See, because actually we should be striving for some type of linkage, whether we call it marriage or whether we, like I said, we have some type of ceremony, but we need to come with some seriousness where we're actually trying to build some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a bunch of, like I said, we got a bunch of friendly pussies running around in this community, and we ain't gonna never be able to build nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. With the offsprings of friendly pussy.
Well, Freedom said the mindset that you talked about is part of the essence that she was talking about. You know,
I'm saying, and I'm
just saying, I ain't trying to let y'all off easy, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell my daughters, baby, y'all need to be a jewel in a man's crown and not a notch on this goddamn belt. And a lot of y'all operate as notch material. I'm just saying.
So what does that operating as notch material look like?
Well, first off, possibly going to a goddamn club on the weekend, sitting up at the motherfucking bar, letting a bunch of motherfuckers buy you a motherfucking drink, looking for a nigga just for his financial aspects, and really don't even give a fuck about what he do to get his money. Not having a unnation-minded pussy and giving birth to motherfuckers' children who is not really involved in building anything, and being very selfish. You know what I'm saying? Having a childlike mentality about some of the shit that you want to argue and discuss. I'm sorry.
Okay. I agree.
Motherfuckers gonna hate me. I might get fired off a blunt, so I might not be able to quit on this motherfucker.
And he said, and that's something else Freedom said too, and that's important in a relationship that y'all should discuss. It's like he said, her mind, you need to know as a man going there, what's her mindset on raising the children and covering the home? Where is she at with that? Is she one of them, if that's what you're looking for, someone who, is going to raise the children to the standards that you feel they should be raised? How is she going to run her home? Because, even like with us as grandparents, and I was like, I got grandchildren and, you know what I'm saying? I have had women who, they really get into this thing that they don't want to be a grandma.
Don't call me grandma.
They don't even want to be a grandma. They find that shit's painstaking. Don't even call me granny. I don't want no parts of being called a granny. I don't look. I want to throw away. I'm going to the club. I can't be watching no motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? So, you may run into women who feel like that. Maybe not even, you got women who don't even want kids. So you need to make sure, as when you are as a man doing the pursuing, like you said, that this woman is bringing to the table what you feel like needs to be on the plate, goddamn. Because she may be a motherfucker who just want to be taken care of, and then all that other shit she ain't trying to do. Because a lot of times you'll have people who want to do demand to be in a traditional role, but then they don't want to be the traditional woman.
Which is very dangerous. It could be very dangerous.
So you got to remember, if you're into traditional roles as a male, please make sure your woman is into it too. Because I had a friend who was very well off and still is, and he married a woman, and he did not have a child with this woman, and he was a very traditional man. He wanted to pay all the bills. He didn't want his woman to work. He wanted her to stay home and raise children, and she only wanted one. And her ass was like, I ain't staying home for shit. And she went out and pursued a career, and eventually it ended in their divorce.
Right.
Because he was looking for somebody to be a homemaker, and she didn't want that.
Well, our mindsets are not aligning. Our lifestyles are not aligning. This is why it's important for us to start really, because actually, family, that one of the best pieces that we could do is to really start developing and looking at our culture. We are marrying people who are not in our culture. And I ain't just talking about white folks. We're coming from totally different perspectives on the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, so, I mean.
Well, Jill said, we bring friendship, companionship. You can't give yourself hugs and kisses. You need us for that. Okay? And that's a problem.
I mean, hey, but I got you, baby.
That's true.
I feel you on that. So now, all right, that's part of that friendly and that mindset piece.
What did Kevin say? It was a friendly fit. What did he say? Friendly
FBI
fit?
friendly something. But it's along the lines of that true bringing the essence of femininity to.
And that's what freedom was talking about, that essence.
Right. But like I said, if you want, like I said, so, but well, I get upset because I do understand the aspect of not dating broke. But then when we say that, it bothers me because it's like, actually, maybe it shouldn't bother me. Maybe I'm fucked up on that.
Yeah, maybe so.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm fucked up on that.
Yeah, could be.
Okay.
Because
I was the broke nigga for a long time.
Right, because we supposed to have some standards too. Yeah. About who we choose.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of times we choose based off of physicality.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Look, she got a fat ass.
But
no fat.
But we don't take the time sometimes to find out how fat that ass really is. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that, what kind of sense you got up here about how you carrying yourself.
So both of us, so we on both sides, we might lack standards that we need to be able to identify what a real man, the real woman is. And that comes from the culture.
But at the same time.
Let me read Tiandra. She said the woman doesn't need to bring anything tangible to the table.
Oh shit.
We bring peace and the ability to multiply and shut the fuck up. Irregardless, all we produce ourselves. And support the man in going to get it. Securing the bag and success. And being the head, the man must be worthy of us being in that role. Choosing that role.
Oh wow! Listen, I go for that. I'll shut up on that one. I'm like,
I'm saying that you cannot. I agree with Kevin Samuel if I got this correct, that you shouldn't be dating higher than you are at the time.
That's what he says. You don't date at your level.
Date at your level, because if you're not dating at your level, the man who you're really looking for, you're gonna run his motherfucking ass away.
Or the man, if you're dating above your level, the man that you're looking for is not only gonna have you, he's going to have multiple women, and that's what we have going on in our, because that's what we got going on in our community right now. We got individuals. We have individuals with either a lot of money or a lot of time making all the babies. Usually the ones with a lot of money ain't making the babies. The ones with a lot of time are making babies.
Well, Kevin Samuels also says, like if he's fun, fit, friendly, and those are the things. But if you are a what do you want to say, a 5 or a 6? What does he call it? A dateable 6? Or
right, adjustable.
An adjustable 6. Then you can't get no man who making this kind of money.
No,
you gotta settle for a motherfucker on your level, which he says adjustable 6 women would be, you might get a motherfucker that work at the post office, which I don't see nothing wrong with that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with it.
But like I said, the new mythology that we have, the new mythology that we have, that we're raising our young ladies under and we're raising our young men under, is saying that you're supposed to be able to get all of it, regardless of what you do.
Good way. See, women must be complementary to their man and protect his assets, functionality, well-being, etc., in order to help and allow him to grow in his path, along his path.
But now a lot of that is that how can I put it? But let me go back to Tiara's piece. A major piece. Peace. God damn. I mean,
let me just say this real quick. Freedom asked where Bobby was. Bobby has been in the hospital for the last few weeks. So send your prayers, dua, positive energy out to Bobby. And as soon as she's well, I'm hoping that she could return with us. Okay, go ahead.
I can't remember what
I knew that shit was
you were talking about Kiana and peace.
No, I'm just saying peace, and support of support of a mission. You understand what I'm saying? If the men, because it's like I said, for me, it was even more important than the money. Because I do all right, but for me, what's more important than anything is my mission, is my purpose. So anybody I have with me has to be able to help me move towards that. And give me the piece so that I could create in that shit.
Well, that's good.
You see what I'm saying? That give me the piece so I can create in that shit. Because like I said, I can support basic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Jones used to say, we're gonna be closing it down in a minute. Back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, you all on me. That's a bad thing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because you couldn't see, motherfucker.
You couldn't see where I was.
Yeah, you couldn't see.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you couldn't see what I was. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the motherfucker won the lottery, you know what he was. But if you a dude that's, because I mean, like I said, especially once you start really doing it, a lot of us sober up because we realize that for some of these, it's just about the money. It's just about the money. For those ones that was with you from jump, man, please.
So Katiana said you can pay for companionship, but you need that and a partner.
She said you could pay for a companion. You right. I'm too cheap for that shit.
And she said, Jill Jones said, yeah, because y'all want sex way too fast when you meet somebody.
Well, but you know what too? That may be a want. That may be a want, but it don't.
I agree.
It may be a want, but it may not have to be a half.
Right. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I mean, we men. Y'all say y'all want men.
That may be a want, but it don't have to be a half. So, if we asking you for it, then if you don't give it up, then motherfucker, guess what? We can't get it.
Right.
We can't get it.
Y'all want men, but then you want a motherfucker to come at you like a monk? Come on now. You look good. What you doing after this?
Her looks and body are the least of her.
What?
My looks and body, I think, are the least of me.
What?
She wants you to look at more, which I get it. Nobody wants to just be a sexual object.
Nobody just want to be an economic object
But you are.
Nobody want to be just an economic object either.
You
it's
are.
Okay to be a sexual object, but I want you to look at me beyond that.
And it's okay for me to be an economic object, but I want you to look deeper too.
Right.
Goddamn. What y'all asking for, we asking for too. But we got to be honest with each other. See, I'm not attracted to the deeper parts of you at first, baby. It's the outer covering that gets me into that. Right. And if you require that of me,
that take conversation.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I mean when I say be a jewel in this crown. Because if you are a wise woman, you can entice a man to want to find out more about you. But if all you got and if all you showing is your ass and shit, then that's what I'm attracted to. But if we get a conversation, I see is more there, I'm gonna pursue more. And then if I'm told to wait, I'm gonna wait. And this is the issue. Now, it ain't that we want sex too fast for some of the relationships. It's that y'all give it up too motherfucking fast and too goddamn easy.
Goddamn right.
Get the fuck up out of here. Y'all think that you right. Y'all say that y'all don't want to be looked at sexually, but then you give a motherfucker some sex real quick. And then wonder why ain't right.
Then you come out the motherfucking house all provocative and shit. So what the fuck we supposed to think?
Come on now.
Come on, y'all.
Jill Jones said Kevin hates women.
And
Gubai said broke is a symptom of a dysfunctional courtship system. Okay. Cheryl Freedom said Kevin is gay.
I disagree.
Tiandra said yes.
It's okay if that gonna keep your ass
of a mission. Gubai. Women can be in a relationship with established men if they would date established men during their childbearing years.
That sounds familiar.
Sure does. So once their childbearing years are over, they can't be with an established man.
But the issue is, it's going to be a lot harder to get established men because established men want to leave roots. It's about legacy. I want to be able to pass my money on. I don't want to pass them on to your children that you can have with somebody else.
No, but when you get I think this is what I say. Over 50% of that, 51% of marriages end in divorce. So you wait till you're about 45. All these motherfuckers got kids, and so then they looking for women that got kids because now they don't want no more motherfucking kids because they done had their kids.
Okay.
And then boom. Yeah, motherfucker, I ain't no niggas in their 50s and 60s wanting to have no goddamn babies.
I'm not. If I got the dough for you to stay home and take care of the kids, and I ain't got to hear no motherfuckers, yeah, I can have some kids and shit.
Goddamn right.
I have some kids and shit.
I agree with that.
Oh, motherfucker.
I agree with that.
Said she's replying to Jill Jones. Yeah, yes, honey. Yes, if you are attracted to my looks off top and that's enough, you ain't the pedigree for me.
No, that's
but nobody ever said enough. See, but this is what I'm talking about. See, because once again, we get back to it. Now, y'all attracted to the money. If the money is enough, same thing here. We both need to conversate, but we both know that it's the external things that even get the conversation. Every last one of you women, every last one of you fine women in this motherfucking chat, then turned away a motherfucker who probably had some success in his life and was interested in you and was attracted by how you look, and you didn't give him any holler. Come on now.
That's okay if you ain't attracted.
I mean, but if you're not, but now this hot now.
Hold
on now. How did you know that you weren't attracted to him? You didn't see his motherfucking mind. You ain't see all the work that he put in. You saw his external, right?
Right, because that's what we.
So we both do that, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
In the beginning, that's
at the beginning, right? At the beginning.
But once you're getting to know somebody, you want to hopefully they'll get to know you more. And Jill said, if we say no, then you keep it moving. Now, in my younger years, and that's and that's true. Some men do that, and I experienced that more in my younger years than I do in my older years. That if you don't want to give it to them right off, that they just keep it moving. Because I think maybe when men get older, some men anyway, they're looking for more substance. As opposed to if I'm 25 in the club, I'm just looking for some pussy. And if you say you ain't giving it up, and I don't think I'm going to get it, then I'm going to the next bitch who is going to give it to me. But, and another thing like a lot of men like to talk about, and we're going to have to get ready to close out, is that how men can produce seed up until they die. And they can do that as far as producing sperm, but their sperm count does get lower, and their motherfucking dick does start to not work at some point too. So I mean, we can talk all that shit about men can produce, but you know how many men? And I talk to women. Even I'm 53, and I've talked to women in their 60s, and they be like, that motherfucker's dick don't even work no more.
But you know why?
Don't matter. It just don't work.
I'm just a lot of women start weaponizing the sex, and y'all keep it away from my fuck. You gotta practice it's a practice situation. You gotta
just talk because you got lips now.
We got to have some scrimmages, lady. We got to scrimmage.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
Like a good way, you said, a woman has nothing I want from her other than for her to be a woman. Okay, go by each. Okay. That's that shit that Freedom was trying to say, I do believe.
Yeah.
Look, say no to women. Jill said y'all never say no to pussy.
Never.
Now, look like
well, I mean, there's certain pussies that you say no.
Look,
was that big woman came at you? What you say?
I'm saying this here, that pussy is not on the top of my goddamn list.
I know that's right.
I can wait for that motherfucking shit, and you don't even have to make me wait. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can wait. You don't have to make me wait. You don't even have to say no to me, motherfucker. As long as I know we building together, you know what I'm saying? As long as I know we building together, you don't have to make me wait. Shit, shit, we gonna build a castle in the sky, goddamn it.
Okay, I say.
A castle in the sky with a weak ass dick when you get older. Listen, come on, don't fuck that. Fuck that. Right. Listen, I could wait for it, but once we establish a relationship, there should be no waiting. I'm just saying. That's just me.
I understand.
I got you. Well, anyway, we're going to get ready to head on out of here because it's been over an hour now.
Yeah,
so I thank everybody for joining us.
10 minutes of freedom.
Okay. We'll 10 minutes of freedom will be back next week.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
You know how we could have got them on? We could have shared the link in the chat. Where they could have called.
We'll do it next time. We'll want to
call. We thank y'all for coming in. We thank y'all for supporting.
Yes, indeed.
Make sure y'all go to G&J, .support, however that look, and support the program. So we can kind of like do bigger.
And make sure you share the video, like the video. Please share the video and like the video from what platform you're watching on. Please share and like the video. Also, Kwanzaa is coming up. If you're not familiar with Kwanzaa, get familiar with Kwanzaa. It starts on December the 26th. I've had a lot of people I'm talking about. There's going to be a big Kwanzaa event. They have one every year, usually at the King Arts Complex. But this year, the King Arts Complex is under renovation, so it's going to be at the Ohio Historical Society. If anybody wants to be a part of this, is in Columbus, Ohio, of the Juneteenth celebration, Kwanzaa celebration. Make sure I don't know the details of it. If you know it, make sure you bring and come on out for Kwanzaa. If you want to do spoken word, if you'd like to display some art, if you just want to be a part of the Kwanzaa celebration, come on in, hit me on the inbox, and I can get you involved. I'm on the Kwanzaa planning committee this year, and I'm looking for some spoken word folks. I'm trying to put a piece like that, and I would like to do a little fashion show with African-centered clothing or Afrocentric clothing. It doesn't have to be like kente cloths or whatever. Just some black designers, I should say that. Some black designers who would like to just do a little fashion show, and that's the Kwanzaa this year. Starts on December 26th. It's 7 days. Lumala.
And then we have at the Eastland Mall here in Columbus, Ohio, on November 27th and 28th, there's a pre-Kwanzaa right by the food court. So you all are welcome to come to that. I think it's between 12 and 5 on Saturday and 12 and 5 or 12 and 7. Between the 12 o'clock noon hour, it opens up, and you can come to that and bring your children. It's even the regular Kwanzaa that's going to be on the 26th is a children affair. Also, it's a children affair. Also,
yes,
so you can bring your kids. It's children friendly, and you can bring your children to the pre-Kwanzaa. That's going to be at Eastland Mall, given by a sister named Precious. And she has a store inside of the Eastland Mall. Not East End, Eastland.
You know the name of her store, so you shout out? You know the name of her store?
I got it in my car.
But so, yeah.
Next week.
We'll promote it.
Next week.
Okay, yeah. So thanks everybody for joining us. It's been real.
It's gonna be the day before Thanksgiving when we do the next show.
Okay. Day before Thanksgiving.
Black Family Day.
Okay.
Make sure y'all support us. G&J Media.support. G&J.media.support. We really need your help.
We really need your help. Really.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Help us like you help us for Christmas.
Especially for you ladies out there that be chasing that wallet. We need your help.
Shut up, fool.
She said we never say no.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.